take a breath. And we breathe into this moment the goodness of the divine. Life is in session. Life is happening in, through, and as each and every one of us. We breathe that in.
Breathe it in, breathe it in, breathe it in.
We lay down the burdens, any angst, anxieties. We clear out the space for a new revelation.
Clear it out, clear it out.
We come here with hearts uplifted, ready to be inspired, ready to see new, ready to love, to serve, and to care. So we prepare our hearts to receive in this moment as we come into this sacred time of communion, as we come into this Sunday service. It matters not the time of the day or the day of the week or wherever it is that we are. It is our Sabbath in our heart. Because we're moving into this sacred place of communion. So I know that each and every one of us is here by a divine appointment. It is no accident. No matter when it is that you are tuning in, it is the right time. Whether you're tuning in for the first time, the 5th time, the 10th time, each and every time, it's the right time. And there's something new and fresh that speaks to your heart. There's only one of us here. I speak a word in this moment right now for that musical, mystical shaman amongst us known as Karen Drucker. I speak the word knowing that she leads us into celestial sound and vibration. That she's tapped in with the music, the gods from the other side. She hears something and channels it down. And when we're listening to her, we're listening to what she's listening to. Hearing it fresh. There's only one of us here. So I know that anything that comes out of my mouth is not mine. I know that anything that comes out of my mouth resonates in the hearts and the minds of each and every person, because there's only one of us here. We're not so much teaching, learning, as we are remembering. Remembering. And it is with this grateful heart that we begin our service together. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Inner Light. I'm smiling because I feel you. I'm smiling because I see you. I'm smiling because we're in this thing together. And what a glorious, glorious time that we will have. And I invite my sister in spirit, Karen Drucker, to bless us with her work, all original compositions. Spirit speaks through you, and I'm always glad to be in co-ministry with you. Oh. Karen.
And I say thank you, Reverend Dad. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that prayer. It starts off our service today, and I just say thank you. Today's all about gratitude, so we reach deep down and we say thank you. We say thank you for the good stuff. Thank you for the challenging stuff. Thank you for our friends. Thank you for our body. We say thank you for all of it. For this church, for StreamYard, for this ability to get together. However we get together, we say thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Yeah, this healing, this healing, this healing day. Now here's my magic wand. I want you to sing with me. Here, you got it. You heard that? So that's your part you gave. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful. I'll do that again. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. If you're with a bunch of people, look around and tell them. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends now. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful. Thank you for my life. Thank you for my life, Spirit. Thank you for my life. Thank you for my life, Spirit. Thank you for my glorious, my glorious, my glorious, my glorious life. My glorious, my glorious, my glorious. Thank you for my wealth. Thank you for my wealth, Spirit. Thank you. Just, all of your abundance, just bless it right now. My opulent, my opulent, my opulent, my opulent wealth. My opulent, my opulent, my. All right, now let's go for my health. Thank you for my health, Spirit. Thank you for my health. Thank you for my health, Spirit. Thank you for my radiant, radiant, my radiant, my radiant health. My radiant, my radiant. All right, here's what I want you to do. Put your hand on a body part you want to thank right now. Just put your hand on a body part you want to thank. You're going to make your own little chant right now. You're going to say thank you for my whatever it is and give it a quality of being. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you for my. Thank you for my. Thank you for my. Thank you for my. What is it now? My da da da. My happy, my healthy. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Thank you for this day. Say thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this beautiful, 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 beautiful day. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. Healing, healing day, healing day, healing day. It's just a healing day, healing day, healing day. Spiritual day. It's a spiritual day, spiritual day, spiritual day. It's just a spiritual, spiritual, spiritual day. It's just a healing. I'm saying thank you. Just take a deep breath right now. And just say thank you, Spirit. And so it is.
And so it is. Thank you, Karen. Thank you for blessing us. You really want to check out Karen, and you really want to check out her music. You basically write a lot of the anthems of my life and kind of the New Thought hymns. Any place that you go throughout this movement, your music is always going to be playing.
Thank you, Donna. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, it means a lot. It does. Our theme this month in October is gratitude. And our topic today is gratitude makes things grow. There's a way in which we have begun to treat affirmations as though they're trite or cliche in some kind of way. And we forget that the only reason why we believe anything is because it's been reinforced enough in our consciousness. So the affirmation only has power if you repeat it. And if you repeat it enough that your subconscious mind really takes it in, and whatever your subconscious mind takes in enough, it believes. This is good news and this is bad news. It means that we really need to fast on those things that we don't want to see manifest and feast on the good stuff. These affirmations that we give you, it builds a strong spiritual immune system. It's not junk food. But just like with regular food, you can't say to your body, well, I ate yesterday. I said that affirmation last week. And your body's like, but what have you done for me lately? And that's how your mind is. Your mind needs to be constantly fed good nourishment because it can't survive on just the thoughts that you thought before. It's like asking your body to survive on the food you used to eat. Your body needs it now. Your mind needs it now. So the affirmations that we give, I encourage you to not only just participate now, while you're in the sanctuary or in the presence of whatever it is that you're tuning into this, but to come back to them, to repeat them enough. I call it being an equal opportunity thinker, to think it enough that it can take hold. Don't just read it. Say it. It has to come out of your mouth. There's a reason why in spiritual traditions you have chanting, you have hymns, you have intoning, you have singing, you have praise, because there is something that happens on the inside that reshifts and recalibrates you with your own intoning. In addition, that which comes out of your mouth and those intonations impact the vibratory field around everybody. So help clean up the air. It's kind of the reverse of where we are now with COVID, where we're wearing masks so that we're not catching each other's germs. Well, in the privacy of your space, or wherever that is when you're doing sacred work with other people, get it out so that other people can breathe it. Get it out so that it can be out there in the atmosphere and other people can catch the wave of your consciousness and be lifted up. Just as we can drag each other down, and you know that. You see it. You can see it in the social media. You can see it in the news. There's all this collective discourse of negative energy. Well, guess what? Discourse of positivity, of possibility, of inspiration can lift us up as much as the other drags us down. So what's your contribution to the collective consciousness? What's your contribution to your own mind that needs good food just like your body? So I'm going to invite you, as the affirmations come up on the screen, wherever you are, to join in and repeat them with me. The theme is gratitude, and the topic is gratitude makes things grow. My love makes things grow. My energy and attention makes things grow. My money and resources make things grow. My consciousness and support makes things grow. Affirmation, reconciliation, and determination make things grow. I make certain that the goodness of life multiplies. I have the courage to show up for what I want to see manifest. I back up my intent with action, my words with deeds. No longer a voyeur of life, I am an active participant. I give graciously of myself, sharing my time, talent, and treasures. My essence is the greatest gift that I have to offer. Our theme this month is gratitude, and my topic today is that gratitude makes things grow. They make things grow. Last week, I was sharing the spiritual definition about gratitude. I get these downloads where the spiritual qualities are described in terms of what it is that we need to do to be able to experience them as the truth of our being. They are not outside of ourselves. We don't have to chase after love. We don't have to chase after peace or joy or wealth or prosperity or any of these things. It's the essence of who we are. Just breathe that in. It is the essence of who you are, what you're looking for, you're looking with. In this formula, it says what it is we bring to the table, what it is that's already here that we're just missing, and what is it that we need to do to be able to connect those two together to experience the spiritual quality as the essence of our being. So gratitude was defined this way, and it's always described as a where, never a when. That would localize it too much. But a where, a place in energetic consciousness that can be anywhere at any time. This gratitude is where your appreciation relishes in the thoroughness of the journey. Gratitude is where your appreciation relishes in the thoroughness of the journey. When we are not in gratitude, we are not appreciating. We are not appreciating the thoroughness of the journey. And I'm a witness. I can tell you that now. Sometimes the thoroughness of the journey just feels like it's way too much. But we're talking about how gratitude makes things grow. Here's the thing. Everything is energy. Whatever we give our energy to multiplies. Everything grows. Just let that sink in for a moment. Everything multiplies. There's really no lack of anything. Even what we consider lack, there's a lot of that. I remember when I first really grasped that the times when it was feeling like I didn't have enough, I felt like there was a lot of not enough. Or times when I felt like I was bored. There was a lot of boredom. And the more energy we give to that, the more that it grows and that it manifests. So we have to be very careful about what we give our energy to. I love what Lynn Twist says, that what you appreciate appreciates. Okay? What you appreciate, what you express some gratitude for, rises in value in your life. I'm making a distinction here. Everything's going to grow, but whether we consider that multiplicity to be a blessing or not, whether we consider that extra to be real value added in our life, is going to depend on our level of gratitude. How much we're grateful for it. When we're grateful, things start having more value. It isn't that value just like jumped in there that wasn't in there before. But when we lack appreciation, we can't see. When we lack appreciation, we can't hear. When we lack appreciation, we are in a down spiral narrative that just keeps spiraling further and further down. I believe when we recognize gratitude as a way of being, gratitude as an attitude, not a response to particular things happening, when we allow gratitude to be a dwelling place, a place where we live in consciousness, not only do we embody it then, but the whole world becomes more enjoyable. Now, this may seem strange, because we kind of equate gratitude with thank you, and you say, well, why should I say thank you if I haven't gotten anything? Or why should I say thank you for things that I don't even like? Why should I be grateful? There's nothing to be grateful for. Give me something that I think I may be grateful for, and then I'll be grateful. It's backwards. It's the other way around. It's 180. It's when you start expressing gratitude, you will see things differently. The gratitude has to be on the front. You wake up with gratitude. You start off with gratitude. Let's say you're a parent. If you wake up in the morning and you're feeling grateful for being alive, grateful for being a parent, grateful for your children, guess what? I'll bet your experience of being a parent and your experience of your children, even just that morning, is going to be more heightened. If you don't have that kind of gratitude, and you're waking up with the attitude of, well, when my kids do something that I can be grateful for, then I'll be grateful for my kids. Guess what? That day isn't going to be quite as sweet as the other version. So when we're walking around waiting for something to give me something to be grateful for, we're missing the beauty. We're missing it all around. Gratitude starts with intent. Listen to what I'm saying. This is a reversal. Gratitude is not a reaction to some external thing that happens. Gratitude is an internal place of intention, where you have the intention to be grateful that goes before you. My second book in the Letters from the Infinite series is called Your Deepest Intent. It describes intent as not a goal, but once again, it's a place of integration, a place where things meet and they come together. And it describes and says that there are three elements, there are three components that intent has. One is alignment, one is motivation, and one is the processes that you are using. And they all come into play right here now with gratitude. Alignment. Alignment is when all the aspects of ourselves are going in the same direction. Our words, our thoughts, our deeds, our feelings, our beliefs. As human beings, we have this extraordinary capacity to be at cross purposes, where we can say one thing, think something else, feel something else, and even do something different than that. Our results often are the outpicturing of this kind of cross purpose. We will say a prayer and then worry about the same thing. The negativity of the worry neutralizes the energy of the prayer. When it comes to the gratitude, it's a similar kind of thing, where part of me may want to be grateful, but there's another part of me that's judging what's there as insufficient or not enough. I'm wanting to be grateful for what's at hand, but then there's another part of me that's impatient and feeling like this isn't, fast enough, and I'm wanting to get in there, and I'm wanting to hurry. I'm wanting to move it, along a little bit more. There are all these different ways in which the direction in which we say we want to go, we are doing things that interfere with that. They interfere. They're cross purposes. They'll actually take us in an opposite direction. Okay? And we're not paying attention to it. So if you really want to be in a state of gratitude, check yourself. If you really want to be in a state of gratitude, don't be looking around outside for what can I be grateful for. If you really want to be in a state of gratitude, watch what comes out your mouth. Watch how you're feeling. Watch your thoughts. And when you do corrective action towards those, that's when you start to move more into the gratitude. As your intent gets purified. That second piece, that second component was motivation. Why are you doing what you're doing? Okay? Why are you doing what you're doing? Is your motivation pure? Let's just say you're getting a new car. You're buying a house. If your real motivation is to try to show up your brother or sister that you got a better one than they got, or to show up a friend or something like that, if your motivation isn't pure, you may be driving that car, you may be living in that house, but you won't have the sense of real gratitude of, wow, what a beautiful vehicle I'm in. What? I'll show him. I got, yeah, well, I know that they're jealous now, and what else can I do? And who else can I roll up on? And they can see, how good I am and how well I'm doing. It's all about you. And it's all about what you're trying to prove. And there's no real gratitude and real appreciation for the things that are around. Okay? You can say you're helping somebody out. You're helping out a friend. You're helping out a neighbor. But if the reason why you're doing it is really about control, or the reason why you're doing it is because you think they can't do it as well as you can do it, whatever, if those motivations are not pure, you won't have gratitude in what you're doing. You'll be doing it, but resenting it. You'll be resenting your own actions that you're taking because the reason why you're doing it isn't coming from a pure, grateful heart. But if your actions are pure, you might wind up doing even more than you thought that you were going to be doing. It might even cost you more. It might take more time. It might involve more. But it'll be okay with you. It'll be okay. Because you're grateful for what you're doing. You'll even laugh about it. Girl, I thought it was going to cost me $50. Well, $500 later. But you know what? They needed that. And I actually feel better that they've got a good one now. There's a way in which even those things that got in the way, if you start off with intent, you'll reach the gratitude. If you start off with intent. See, I say quite often that our biggest spiritual malpractice is just inconsistency. That's all. It's just inconsistency. We do it for a while, then we stop. Or I apply it over here and not over there. I apply it for my relationships, but not for my health. I apply it for my health, but not for my wealth. I'm praying when I'm in a jam, and then when it looks like it starts to going well, then I stop praying. I pray to get this right person. Even met them in church. As soon as we get together, who got time to go to church? There's the inconsistency of what it is that we're doing. That's why that last component of the intention, the processes, are so important. The processes. Are you doing it the way that is in alignment with what you say you want to do? You can't have a community event when you're unilaterally making all the decisions. That's not how it's going to work. You can't get to the joyous, unconditionally loving relationship with your heart full of judgment and resentment. You won't have any gratitude for that relationship if that's how you're coming at it. Your gratitude makes things grow. And I promise you, if you have the intent up front to be grateful, the intent up front, and correct the things about you that are contradicting that, just in the moment. Or I do a practice in the evening, kind of an inventory, without judgment, where I can see there might have been some inconsistency there. Something happened. And I can realize, you know what? I was a little harsh there. I didn't show up the way that I wanted to show up. No judgment, just redirect, recommit. Tomorrow I'll do better. How can I make amends in that thing? Okay, this is what I'll do tomorrow to correct it. So that gratitude, once again, is not something that you're waiting to bestow upon you when you're happy because all of these things that are going on, but you're controlling the narrative. You're deciding up front every day, this is a good day. This day is full of blessings for me. And I'm going to use all of my energy and I'm going to use all of my resources to go in the direction of the things I want to see grow. And I am not going to breathe in the breath of life, the nephesh, breathed into us in the beginning. I'm not going to use that to empower stuff that I don't even want to see. Because my word is too divine. My energy is too precious to even squander. Oh no, I'm putting it and I am saving it and moving it in the directions of what I want to see. Even just the process of this, just the intention of this will raise your gratitude vibration. You'll start calibrating at a different frequency because gratitude will be on your mind. Listen to what I'm saying. Even if you're feeling ungrateful, but you catch yourself in it, your gratitude vibration will go up. Because when you are in just a lack of gratitude, you don't even see that. You're so much in the funk. Gratitude's nowhere in your consciousness. Bring it to the forefront with your intention. And I guarantee you that life will be such a better adventure when you show up with the intention of gratitude. Just breathe that in. Breathe that in. We're going to seal this. We're going to seal this with a prayer. We open with the prayer. Create in us a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within us. The spirit of gratitude is infusing us, taking over our mind, taking over our heart. In this moment, I'm humbled. When I consider the bounty, when I consider the majesty of the universe, the wisdom, the power, and that same presence that makes the stars and the sun to shine, loves us. Wow. As the psalmist says, what art man that thou art mindful of him? And he said, if I had 10,000 tongues, it just wouldn't be enough to say thank you. So we move to that place, that frequency, that vibration where we're elevated, where we see. And we have gratitude in this moment for the thoroughness of the journey, even the things that we don't like. We say thank you. All of a sudden, in my mind's eye, I'm seeing a woman. Oh gosh, this was decades ago. It was back in the 90s, and she said she was only given 6 months to live. She had AIDS. And she's telling this story 7 years later. And she said, I loved the virus away. She said, I loved it away. So in this moment right now, whatever it is that we feel like we're struggling with or we're fighting with, we take off the armor and we lay it down. We're not fighting against cancer. We're just loving our bodies so much that love takes up so much space, there's no more place for the cancer to reside. Just love it away. Those discordant relationships, those places in our hearts where it's hardened, where there's the lack of forgiveness. We go to this place of incredible gratitude. Thank you for walking this journey with me. Thank you for the opportunities to heal. And for even mirroring back to me things that I don't even want to see. What a sacred journey this is to have lab partners. In this moment right now, we have gratitude. We have gratitude for the sustenance, for the well-being, for the resources, the money, for all needs met. Where things are just handled sometimes. It isn't even so much that the money manifested as the need got met. It's done. We stop worrying about all of the hows anything is going to happen. We're not trying to micromanage the universe with how we think it has to happen. We're standing forth now with gratitude and we're saying thank you ahead of time. Thank you. Thank you for the healing of the body temples. Thank you for the abundance overflowing. Thank you for the love, for the reconciliation. Thank you for the doors of opportunity opening before we even knew they were there to be knocked upon. Thank you for the synergies of the collaboration when we're moving in the same direction. Thank you for the Pachamama earth, for the winged creatures and the creepy crawlies, those swimming in the sea, for all the plants, for the human beings and the animals. Thank you. Thank you. We have such gratitude living in this oneness of sacred interconnectedness. And we have no other thought but to care for each other as each other. Whether it's the COVID pandemic, whether it's the fires raging in the West, whether it's floods, storms, or hurricanes or wars or mass migration. God is still God. Peace. Be still. Hush. Hush. Because somebody's calling our name. And it sounds like freedom. It sounds like wholeness. It sounds like trust and truth and faith, balance, integrity, fulfillment, possibilities. This is what I know. So we just get out the way. As Emerson said, we get our bloated no-thingness out of the way of the divine circuits. And we allow that which is already perfect, whole, and complete to simply be. And so it is.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. Yes, I am so blessed. Sing with me now. I am so blessed, so blessed. I am so blessed, so grateful. I am so grateful for all that I have. So blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. Yes, I am so blessed. Sing it again. I am so blessed, so blessed, so blessed. I'm so grateful. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful, yes. I am so blessed. Let's end the prayer with this. I am so blessed. Take it into your heart. So blessed, grateful. I'm so grateful for all that I have. All that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. Just that last line. I am so grateful. Yes. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
Thank you. Thank you, Karen. Karen Drucker. I welcome now Donna Starr to tell us a little bit about the activities that are going on at Inner Light and things that you might be interested in being involved in. Donna.
Talk a little bit, just briefly, about how grateful I am right now in this moment for Reverend Deborah Johnson, and I'm grateful for Karen Drucker, and I'm grateful for Peter up in the sound booth and running our technology for us today. We are so blessed by this community, and I just am grateful to be a part of it. And I'm also grateful for the teaching of our philosophy and what Reverend Deborah brings to us. I was thinking last night about money, which I think a lot of us do around the first of the month, and I was recognizing that when we give of our treasure, it's the way that we give is how it's received in the world Just like when somebody gifts us something, how we receive it is how it blesses us, as Reverend Deborah talked about in her message today. And what I realized is that, $1 given in love and in gratitude is so much more powerful and effective in the world than $1,000 given reluctantly. So I just want to invite everybody to take a moment to think about the gift that you would like to share with Inner Light Ministries and the gratitude that you feel for the messages and the music and the work that we do in the world together with you. And on your screen right now, you can see that there are ways to donate. We also have our prayer line is open. It is your prayer is available to you through sorry, I just lost my balance a little bit. So prayer is available to you through our email and also on our phone line. That information is scrolling across your screen right now. So if you are feeling the need for prayer for yourself, for others, for the world, or just general spiritual support, you can give us a phone call, leave us a message, send us an email, and as soon as that message or email is received, the prayer begins for you. I just want to talk about a couple of things that are coming up. We have our community drumming happening this Friday. It is here on site here at Inner Light Ministries, and the third Friday of the month. We also have our free food pantry, for which I am most grateful. It happens every Thursday at noon here in the parking lot. We are handing out thousands of pounds of food to the local community. So if you want to come down and be a part of that, please bring a bag, some egg cartons, and don't forget your face mask. We also have we've been doing a series of visionings this last month for the future of Inner Light Ministries, and we will be having our visioning recap happening this Tuesday on Zoom and happening in person this coming Saturday. So please join us there. That information is available on our Facebook and website. We also have an upcoming workshop, the second workshop in the inclusion series with Reverend Deborah. It is Cultivating the Consciousness of Inclusion. Registration is open for that. It is 5 Wednesdays from October 20th to November 17th from 4 to 6 p.m. Pacific time. Go ahead and register for that. And I'm just grateful to be able to be here and be a part of this amazing ministry. And thank you for all of you.
Thank you, Donna. And I really want to encourage you to consider that workshop. We are doing Unmasking Privilege, the Art of Sharing Power right now. There are many, many spiritual communities that are all participating in this, as well as people from the general public. I have 15 facilitators that are doing learning pods and breakout groups. So it's not just a webinar. It really is an active engagement, and you get to choose the level of engagement that you want. There's foundational, intermediate, or more seasoned. And the assignments and the breakout groups are revolving around that. So whether you are a newcomer to the whole idea or whether you are a professional diversity trainer, there's something in all of it. And it's a way for us collectively in consciousness to keep moving towards building that beloved community. So I am going to invite Karen Drucker to come back to take us out. And just a little reminder, so I don't forget, next Sunday on the 17th of October, I'm going to be at a board retreat. I am on the board of directors of Pachamama Alliance. And Jared and Shana Namaste of Love Eternal will be doing both the music and the message. So going to have a really good rock and rolling spiritual time, whether you're in person or online. So Karen, give us a little something to take us home.
All right, I will. So it's all about moving. Let's put everything that she said, all those incredible ideas, this message, into your body today. And let's embody gratitude by doing this. Gratitude before me. You can stand up if you want. Gratitude behind me, to the left. Gratitude to the left of me, to the right. Gratitude to the right of me, above. Gratitude above me, below. Gratitude below me, within me. Gratitude within me, it starts here. Gratitude all around me, and then you open up your arms and you say, I'm so grateful. Then you give it to yourself. I'm so grateful to the people you love. I'm so grateful. You release, let it go. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to yourself. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. And I'm so grateful. Got it? Let's put a little oomph into it now. Gratitude before me. Gratitude behind. To the left. Gratitude to the left of me. I can never tell. Gratitude to the right of me. It's all reversed. Above me, and then hit the ground. Gratitude. Touch the ground below me. Gratitude within me, right to your hearts. Gratitude all around. Then you open up your arms and say, I'm so grateful to yourself. I'm so grateful to the people you love. I'm so grateful. Release, let it go. I'm so grateful. Again, I'm so grateful. Embody this. I'm so grateful. To yourself, give it to yourself. I'm so grateful. To the people that you love, release and let it go. Here we go. Stand up now. Gratitude before me. Gratitude behind me. Gratitude to the left of me. Gratitude to the right of me. Gratitude above me. Gratitude below me. Gratitude within me. Gratitude all around. I'm so grateful. So grateful. Just embody it. All of this. So grateful. So grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to yourself. So grateful. Now put your hands over your hearts. Think about everything Rev said today. What are you grateful for right here, right now in this moment? And picture people in your mind's eye. Picture your people you work with or your family members. It could be your doggies, your kitties. Picture looking at yourself in the mirror and give yourself some gratitude today for all that you are, all that you've done, who you are. Let's sing it again. Gratitude before me. Gratitude behind me. To the left of me. Gratitude to the right of me. Gratitude above me. Gratitude below me, within me. Gratitude within, all around me. Gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to yourself. So grateful. Grateful to the people you love. So grateful. Release it, let it go. Grateful. Oh, I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. Every day I'm grateful. I start my day being grateful. So grateful. Open up your arms, open up your hearts. Just be open, allowing that gratitude to come in. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to be with all of you today. Thank you for having me. Thank you, Reverend Deborah. I am so grateful. Thank you. Oh, she's muted.
Thank you, Karen. Why don't you tell people where they can meet you?
KarenDrucker.com. Meet me online. I'm doing workshops and classes, and I'm setting the intention of coming down there and being with you in person.
Yay!
But,
Yay!
Yeah, just go to my website, KarenDrucker.com, and you can see all the stuff I'm doing a lot of classes online, and hopefully getting out in the world a little bit more and performing, live. But yeah, just check me out there.
Well, we stand in agreement with you on that.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
So, as always, we like to take this consciousness and multiply it. We'll see you next Sunday. Peace and blessings.